Hi, this is Susie Ramroop, and I am coming to you today to bust a myth or two. I'm talking to you if you are in a job that you thought was going to be amazing and you find yourself working really long hours, finding that there's too much on your plate at work, that too much is expected of you, that there aren't enough resources to achieve what you're trying to achieve, and you've just lost the balance in your life. All of this work is making you feel completely overwhelmed, such that you are not switching off, you're certainly not replenishing yourself, and you are just desperate to survive this life. I have so many clients in this position where they have lost sight of their big goals, the goals that are drawing them forward to an optimistic future, because all they can see to is this survival level. If I can just get through next week when that presentation's done, if I can just get through the end of this month when so-and-so's back from holiday, if I can just make it through to the end of the year, then things will calm down. Here's the myth bust. It will not. Why? Because you're doing exactly the same thing that you've always done, desperately hoping that things are going to get better. Listen, I am not judging, I have been there, but I can also confirm to you that if you continue on that path, if you copy and paste the image of your life now into next year and 5 years from now and 10 years from now, the only thing that will deteriorate is your health and your sense of self. Your inner critic has got the perfect fuel at the moment to tell you that you have no choice about this. And I am here with an appeal to save you and say you absolutely do have a choice. That you have taught people to expect that you can cope. And it's time to adapt that expectation. It isn't as scary as you may think. It isn't as dramatic as you may think, but you do have a choice. So today, what I want this video to do is inspire you to believe that whilst you have been entrenched in this thinking that you have to do all these things at work, that you have to attend all these meetings, that you have to give up things that are important to you in order to prove yourself capable or worthy at work. It's just not true. So I really want to inspire you today and give you a true glimmer of hope. That true glimmer of hope is that if you can find the one thing that you can shift in order to open up the possibility that the future could be different, I think you're going to find that you are so relieved, you are a lot less stressed, and you start to value yourself a lot more. I can't do this through any other way other than talking to you, to find out what is the one belief that you currently hold so rigidly that you can't see possibility. Once I know what that is, I can give you your next best step, your next action that you can start employing the minute you re-enter your workplace. It's really that simple, but unless you open up and share how you are currently feeling, and I can find the in to help you unlock that belief in possibility, then it's not going to change. Your working life will be the same, regardless of which job you're in. So you might currently think the problem is your job. It isn't. The problem is your frame of mind and your outlook towards that job, which can easily be shifted. Now, you might feel, it's all my fault. Let me flip your lens on that and have you see that when it feels that way, that it's the perfect opportunity to take more responsibility for the situation. Right now, the way that you're feeling is poor because you have no choice. Actually, when you realise you do have a choice and there is something that you can do, and it isn't a massive scary action, it's just a small shift that can open up the possibility and have you feeling better about going to work every day. I mean, even just saying that just sounds amazing. If I'd had that when I was in a corporate job, my God, I would have cut my arm off for it. Maybe not literally, but I would have given anything for that. So I urge you to say, God, life is bad with my work at the moment, so I can lose nothing by speaking to this woman who has been where I am so she can help me with my next best step. There's no obligation. It's purely because I do not want you to continue copying and pasting your life right now into every job that you ever have in the future. So if you would like to set up a call with me, I would love to speak to you. It will just be half an hour, and you can book that call at www.susieramroop.com/booking. If you can't find a slot that suits you, please feel free to private message me. But don't hesitate. If any of this resonated with you, just say, there's a reason this woman has appeared before me today. Even if you've known me for years, there's a reason you're hearing this message today. You don't have to tolerate it anymore. So book that call now at www.susieramroop.com/booking, and I'll put the link in the comments as well. Thanks.